hectic close season saw manager Danny Wilson dip into the transfer market on no less than 5 occasions. He brought in Clint Marcel and Jovo Basancic. Matty Appleby came from Darlington, the experienced Paul Wilkinson from Middlesbrough, and the equally experienced Neil Thompson from Ipswich Town. The Reds got the season off to a flyer with a fine performance at the Hawthorns. New signing Clint Marcel opened the scoring on his debut as we dispatched West Bromwich Albion 2-1. We followed up the victory against West Brom with a 3-1 win at home in the Yorkshire Derby against Huddersfield Town. We were featured live on Sky Television for the first time, and we didn't disappoint the viewers.
Wilkinson! Yes! Thompson flung it in, Wilkinson stuck his boot out, and this time Steve Francis is beaten.
It's always very difficult when you play against your former club.
Hoping to profit maybe here as it goes right through. Didn't get a touch, did it? Well, it seems Lawrence touchdown. Well, it didn't seem to get a touch. Thompson looking for Paul Wilkinson. Here's Eden. Oh yes, Redfern! Neil Redfern plays a captain's part. They were a real Jekyll and Hyde team last season with Huddersfield. They had the second best home record in the division, bettered only by Derby, who got 4 points more. But away from home, they had the worst record, where they picked up just 17 points. And here's Marcel to try and settle it, and he has! 2 league games, 2 league goals. Marcel is already becoming a folk hero at Oakwell.
We went on to win our first 5 games of the season, equalling the best ever start in the club's history. The run included this stunning victory against Manchester City at Main Road. It was a daunting task in front of 26,000 fans, but the Reds rose to the occasion. Clint Marcel scored the winner in injury time to send Barnsley to the top of the league table. Barnsley maintained their position at the top by beating Stoke City 3-0 at Oakwell. Stoke were also unbeaten so far, but found themselves outclassed by a much better Barnsley side. After the great start, the Reds' form began to falter. Danny Wilson brought in John Henry from Middlesbrough. In his first 4 games, he didn't look match fit, but against Port Vale, he showed us all what he could do. He scored a super goal and set up another as we won 3-1.
Dangerous to the bay, well, here it comes. There you have it. A free kick, really, in my opinion, out of nothing. Well played in, Marcel! It's there!
Through November, the Reds' form had again been inconsistent, but this was the big one for the fans as we took on fellow promotion hopefuls Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. A win would see the Reds climb back to the top of the league, and we did it thanks to a late strike from Super John Hendry.
John Hendry for Barnsley. That is so typical of the man. Oh, those Barnsley fans are jubilant. They're thrilled by that. But he's so difficult to contain in the penalty area.
We sat proudly at the top of the league and with games in hand. Our form had been quite inconsistent, although we had lost only 3 matches. We were drawing games that we should have won. The team was showing great confidence and spirit and was looking capable of staying the pace, although the pundits thought otherwise. We drew Oldham in the FA Cup for the 2nd season running. We totally outclassed them and should have won more convincingly than the 2-0 scoreline suggests. After going through, we eventually lost 3-2 away at QPR after a Trevor Sinclair wonder goal. Barnsley maintained their push for promotion with a 2-0 victory over Sheffield United in front of the Sky television cameras. This was the first time we had ever done the double over our South Yorkshire rivals.
Sheridan looking to pick out Wilkinson. Eden could be through, pulls it back to Henry! 1-0 Barnsley! Eden pulled it back, Henry delivered the goods, jubilation at Oakwell, and Henry, the man who settled the game against Sheffield United earlier in the season, draws first blood tonight. Taylor, here's Sheridan. Wilkinson to Thompson. Henry's through the middle this time. And Thompson drive a wedge through. Eden has turned up in space. Nick Eden scores! 2-0 to Barnsley, and Sheffield United hadn't picked up the wing-back who'd made the charge into the area. He stayed onside, and he triggers off jubilant scenes here.
The Reds' marvellous away form continued with a 2-1 win against Reading at Elm Park. The team, spurred on by a large Barnsley contingent who had made the long journey south on Easter Bank Holiday Monday. The Reds produced their biggest win of the season at home to Charlton Athletic. The pressure was now on our closest rivals Wolves, who were feeling the pace against Reading, who scored 2 goals in injury time to steal all 3 points from them. It came down to the final home match of the season against Bradford City. It proved to be an historic one as we won the game 2-0 to spark scenes of emotion as Barnsley Football Club won promotion to the top flight of English football for the first time in the club's history. After a long and eventful season, the Reds finished runners-up and gained automatic promotion to the Premiership. Danny Wilson and his team had achieved something that no other Barnsley team in history had been able to do. The Reds are now up there amongst the best teams in England, but can we maintain our place in the Premiership? That's another story.